Hey there, good morning. I'm Sarah Delavan, food business financial consultant and the founder of the Financial Success Formula online program. The program where I help food business owners find their financial success formula and build profitable businesses. I'm super excited to be joining you live today to talk about food costs. Food costs play a big part in the success and profitability of food businesses. Yet, time and time again, I meet food business owners who don't know what their food costs are in real time and how they're impacting their bottom line. And the result is typically that they're having an effect on financial sustainability and cash flow. So today I want to talk to you about the very simple thing that you can do today that only takes a few minutes that can have a big impact on the profitability of your business and how you look at and think about your business. So, what is that thing? That is looking at your food costs as a percentage of revenue. I realize that seems like a extremely simple thing, but like I said, it can have a big impact on how you understand your business and how you look at your food costs. Think about it. When you look at your profit and loss statement and you see a bunch of dollar signs, right? You're like, okay, that's factual information, but it doesn't tell you a story about what's going on in your business, what's working and what's not. Your revenue is different month to month, your expense numbers are different month to month, and the information doesn't really serve you. When you look at your costs, particularly your food costs, as a percentage of revenue, a story starts to take shape. I have a couple of examples for you. So one of the members of my online program identified through this process that his food costs were 93% of revenue. Needless to say, he was totally floored by this information, not only because that's a very high number, but because he had done recipe costing for all of his products. He knew what his current ingredient costs were, and he knew exactly how much it should cost him to create every unit of product that he sold. Yet in practice, his food costs were way higher than he had calculated, and obviously having a really big impact on his bottom line. That's sort of an extreme example, right? Here's another example. Another person in the program found through this simple process that her food cost percentage was 60%. Now, she had not done recipe costing, so she wasn't quite sure what she was going to find. Like so many business owners, she started her business out of, passion, and it just was sort of going and going and going. She was profitable, making money in the beginning, but as her business started to grow, she was less consistently profitable and then was seeing consistent losses in her business. And she was looking at her food costs in this way to identify if perhaps they were playing a part in the financial inconsistencies and losses that she was experiencing. At 60% food costs, that leaves only 40% of revenue to cover operating and labor costs. Not enough for her to be profitable and grow her business the way that she wanted to. So super informative, super helpful, something she couldn't see clearly by looking at the dollar amounts on her P&L. One more example for you. A client of mine identified that his food costs were on average about 23%. But when we looked at the information month to month, we saw that they were sort of all over the place, ranging from as low as 16% to as high as 36% any given month. The months where his food costs were highest, he experienced the biggest losses. So we were able to see that his food costs and the changes in food cost percentage month to month were having an impact directly on his bottom line. In all three of these examples, this simple shift in the way that you look at your costs was enough to help these folks see what needed to change in their business and what could change. And with this information, right, again, it takes just a few minutes to identify these numbers, but then with this information, you can start to make small changes that will add up to really big impacts in your business. Now, I will talk about what some of those really simple things are in the next video. So just a couple of days, I'll share that with you, and I'll be sure to let you know when I'm coming live again. But until then, just do these 2 simple steps to identify your food cost percentage and see how it's truly affecting your business. So run your profit and loss report. More months the better. I would say 6 to 12 would be great. And then simply take your food costs and divide that dollar amount by the revenue amount for that particular month. You're going to get a decimal, right? So in the case of the one gentleman, it was 0.93. That translates to 93%. Okay, if you get a 0.32, that's 32%. You're looking to see what are your food costs. Are they higher than you thought they would be? Are they sort of inconsistent and all over the place month to month? When your food costs are high, are your profits low, or are your losses more significant? If you do these 2 simple steps, it can have a huge impact on your business going forward and help you understand how your business is truly performing. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you've got questions, comments, please pop them below. I'm happy to answer them for you, and I'll talk to you all again very soon.